So the Polynesian Psychology Research Team, or the PolySci team, focuses on research related to psychotherapy and counseling among Pacific Islanders and Polynesians who live here in the U.S.
Historically, Polynesians have been lumped together with Asian American Pacific Islanders. It's actually kind of absurd because if you look at the group in general, that AAPI group represents over 20 countries, 1,750 languages, and over 100 religions. We've lumped them all together, these diverse group of people, and assumed that what we found represents all of these people across that span.
In our group, we try to focus on specifying that down to not just Pacific Island in general, but to Samoans, Tongans, Hawaiian, Maoris, Fijians, in order to best find the research for each group specifically.
The purpose of our research is to shed light on the psychological processes and well-being of Polynesian Americans and Pacific Islanders in the U.S. Because it's really important for the current psychological literature that doesn't really focus on this specific population.
So our goal when we meet together is to continue to just better our performance in research, whether that be looking at how we can have better methods with our studies. If we miss something, collaboration will always help improve studies.
I thought it was a wonderful opportunity to try and help give this community a voice, to try and help represent them in the research, and to add to the literature and psychology in general.
We usually always start with a prayer, and we have a multicultural thought to help us understand or kind of get into the mindset of why we're doing the work.
There's not a lot of research going on in this type of area for Polynesians related to specific cultural characteristics in terms of counseling, psychotherapy interventions for Polynesians. And so this is what we're trying to do, is what would work for them.
People come up to me and say, wow, I'm really glad you guys are doing this and putting in the effort. No one has done this before. And people are excited. They're catching on to our vision.
The research will allow programs to be developed, because if we can prove scientifically and empirically what works in sessions and in counseling for Polynesians and Pacific Islanders, then programs will be developed and grants will be given and research will be expanded and services will be provided.
I am part of this group because I am Polynesian myself. I am Samoan and half Maori, and I am super excited to be able to learn more about not just myself, but my people as well, to help our culture broaden our perspectives, not just in our culture, but in the westernized world as well.
This is our passion. This is my passion. We do know some things, but there's much we don't know, and we call upon our brothers and sisters and our ancestors to join us in incorporating our indigenous ways of healing that we already know, such as Ho'oponopono, which is an established Hawaiian way of healing, to gather our mana'o, our different ideas and opinions, to collaborate with each other, to talk about how we can best serve our Polynesian communities and understand the ma'i, the mental health and illness of our people.